Sai,
Brago.
1160.
It's here.
It's out. Oda, I'm pleasantly surprised.
By the cover page?
I didn't think he would be this detailed.
Oh.
I thought he was going to give us boom, 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 end of rocks. Maybe we wrap up the flashback in 2 chapters. This might have some legs. It might go on for like a good 4 or 5 at this point, which I'm not mad at considering rocks and how he's been propped up, so far. But I think we're about to get a detailed God Valley, and at this point, all of it?
I think so. It goes back to the question of if not now, then when? And the only other time we'd get it is with Blackbeard and Garp. But, it just feels like we're getting it all right here. The setup is already done. We got reintroduced to all the players. Like, I can't imagine he does this again, right? Imagine we get Garp telling Blackbeard the story or Pudding's extracting the memories. And then we get the same chapter where it's like, oh, here's Roger, here's Rox, here's the Knights of God and Garp. It's like, okay, we already got this twice. I think this is it.
If he does that and we don't get it, it's just trolling.
Yeah.
At that point, he's just messing with us. Because, again, it's reintroducing everything, setting up the players. Everything. Okay, now let's go. So I'm thinking we're about to get legitimately the God Valley incident, like how everything played out, multiple perspectives. Of course, we're not going to get every small thing, which even in the chapter is something that bothered me that Oda didn't show that I thought was like important for him to show. But again, he could go back and give us that. But first, we have to talk about the amazing cover story.
Oh, yeah. It's funny because I thought that's what you're talking about in the beginning. When you're like, oh, he's so detailed. That's like, oh, yeah, look at that cover page. I was looking, I was like, yeah, Brago loves this thing, man. Yeah, he loves the flower capital.
I wonder if we've gone too far. And maybe I've been influenced a little bit. But, I feel like my view of Wano
has it deteriorated over time?
I don't even want to hear Flower Capital, man. I
don't want to hear about Odin, man. Come on. It's funny because last week we were talking about the top 5 and we forgot about Odin for a solid 5 minutes. We forgot he existed.
Right. And it's not like I don't hate Wano. I don't hate Wano as much as
the next
I would say I've seen other people do. But I'm okay for a little while. You know? So I don't hate this. This is cool with Odin's Shrine and all that. But I'm just kind of like, yeah. I think Wano is like a disappointment. He's like a
whoa. Disappointment.
It's like a child that you're disappointed in, man, you had so much potential and
you squandered.
I still my child though, right? Still love you, but I'm just disappointed,
So you'd put this in the same range as Syrup Village then?
No, Syrup Village is the worst arc in One Piece. Wano's not there. Wano's not the worst arc in One Piece.
It was good. I like the ending of Wano.
Yeah.
I didn't like the middle. For me, the middle part kind of dragged. But when we got to Onigashima, that's when it was fire. We saw all of our boys like Izo, Apu, Hawkins, Drake, Black Maria. Don't forget her. Sasaki. Our guy. Yeah. The numbers. Remember how they were built up? The numbers. Oniwa Banshu.
Fukurokuju?
The Yakuza gang leaders of the North, South, East, and West divisions. Oh, man.
Grandpa Hyo.
Oh, don't forget. We got the Ice Oni virus. That was great. That was
really interesting.
Wano's not bad.
Yeah, we got a lot.
It's not bad.
We got a lot. Wano
it's not bad.
Terrible. It wasn't terrible. But, I could do it out it for a few years. So, cover story, it is what it is. It's going to get important again. Canon stuff, I don't mind it.
Give it time.
Let's give it some time. Chapter starts, and they have apparently all the members of the Davy clan on the stage.
That's
right?
cool. Yeah. A lot of them.
It's not a lot. Well, I guess these are like direct descendants, I guess, that they can confirm. I'm sure there are more Davy clan people here after 800 years, right? Like
this is some sorry numbers. Like, if I had a clan and, I come back as a ghost 1,000 years later and there's only, 10 of them?
Like
I'd be a little bit embarrassed.
I'm like, what are we doing? First of all,
are you guys not fertile or something?
I don't know if we look at this as bold or stupid, but there's one that I'm not sure if he's a Buccaneer, but he has on a straw hat.
Dude, celestial dragons are in the island, man. Take that shit off. Take it off, man. No, I thought
Can you
the same
imagine,
thing.
like, I heard they're looking for Davy clan members. And he's like, well, I don't know. They would never guess.
They would think it's me, huh? Just take the straw hat off.
Take the hat off, man. What are we doing? You're already big.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was just like, geez, man.
Yeah, he might as well start doing the little dance, huh?
Dun, 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 dun. I wouldn't be surprised if he was doing that. Like in his house when they walked in. And it's like, I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah. I was just moving.
Again, the numbers, I felt like it would be many more, and I'm sure there are many more. These are just the ones they can confirm for sure. These are Davy clan members. And then we see a young black beard. Well, one thing I want to point out: Celestial Dragons. They are tough crowd, right?
Ravenous, dude.
Because I was waiting for them to give me something, right? Just give me something where I can latch on to. It's like, you know what? You're right. I get it. I get why they should be destroyed. Nothing.
We don't know
yet. It's like, sever their bloodline.
Here's the thing. We know nothing about Davy Jones. What if we go back 800 years and Davy Jones was like an absolute menace?
Do we think Rox is a menace?
A little bit, yeah. But he's a relatable menace in terms of his family, though.
Somebody did say this, where it's like, we're humanizing the hell out of Rox. Like, they didn't say that Rox was like destroying ships, destroying ports, just upending villages.
Yeah.
But we're like, yeah, but they probably deserved it.
We're just making that assumption. Yeah,
yeah, they probably deserved it.
They're probably bad people, Because
we haven't seen anything despicable from Rox, really.
Yeah.
Like,
only
he hasn't
through
done
the narrator.
Right. It's been like, we haven't seen anything on paper, even to the level of the things Blackbeard has done.
True.
So I think Rox is being propped up because we haven't seen it. I think the first thing that we see about Rox is going to be like, okay, wait, all right, let's reevaluate here about this Rox guy. But so far, he hasn't really done much. That's like terrible. Like,
yeah, and then
nobody's
the first
perfect.
The first town that the Rox pirates attacked that we saw, it was like what, embezzling money? So it's like, yeah, like we saw like a really good town to attack.
And yeah, so Oda's framing it like the Rox pirates, they were going on these scores, these missions that ended up being like, it's almost like Straw Hat-esque.
Yeah.
Where they're doing a bad thing, but it ends up being a good thing based on what was going to happen if they weren't there. So it's almost like framing it like they were the good guys.
But we don't know if that was the case every single time, which is the problem.
And again, perspective is important because that's just one perspective. Like, we could get another perspective be completely different. And that's like something that happens in One Piece a lot. So from the Celestial Dragons perspective, though, fuck them.
These guys
they
are
need
nasty.
to die.
Yeah.
They need to die. Sever their bloodline. One of the explanations that I loved was that they've been hated since their ancestors, right? And no one would even try to show them any love. And it's like, that's why they should die. Like, because they've been hated for such a long time, let's just kill them. Come on. Everybody hates them. Why wouldn't we?
What did they teach these guys,
ready.
man? Like, what do they know about Davy Jones?
I think it's the same thing. Like for the D clan, they just know what they've heard about. Like, oh, these are the people that always bring a storm. They're always a problem. It's always something. Or like it could even be framed like, oh, Davy Jones did this, and Davy Earl did this, and Davy this. Bro, I would not be surprised if over this span of 800 years, even before then, like they were framed where they weren't even like a Davy. It's like, well, this is Davy D. Harold.
Yeah, these are some Davy ass activities, huh?
Right. And it's like, of course a Davy did it, you know? So it's just
He's
like,
gotta be a Davy. You hear what he did?
Definitely a Davy. And I would not be surprised the world government did that. Like at this point, you can't put anything past the world government. And I think Oda, I don't know. Well, there have been other moments, but this is one of the worst chapters as far as how not only the world government is perceived, but also the Marines, based on the things that we see. Like we've seen moments before, like O'Hara, right, and the ship being destroyed, and like moments in time where the world government, they're just despicable, like Sabaody, the slaves. But seeing this chapter, it's like,
how do we defend this?
Yeah. I mean, imagine their PR team, you know? Like,
They're probably having a field day like, no, please, don't shoot this one.
But the thing is, they just frame it as like they're just Davy Clan members. They need to be killed anyway. They're already criminals.
Remember what they do with O'Hara? They call them devils, right?
Yeah.
The devils of O'Hara.
So that's all you do. You just like make them.
Just spin the propaganda machine.
Just frame them. Yeah, essentially. Something really interesting. And I didn't mention this in my review, but Blackbeard being here with his mom, right? And obviously she is one of them that's going to get executed here. I was looking to see if she was on stage. She was not. But Blackbeard and his mom, we see Blackbeard here. And I thought of something.
What's up?
Remember they say Blackbeard doesn't sleep.
You think there's the reason why?
Might be.
He has nightmares?
He might have to stay up for the next 3 days just to survive.
And then the mom's probably like, hey, if you fall asleep, they're going to kill you.
Yeah, if you fall asleep, we die.
We can't let up.
Yeah, and maybe out of that, because, again, guys, this is One Piece. Like, it's impossible for somebody to stay up just because they want to stay up. We had somebody who's literally, their facial features changed because they were upset.
We also had Ace's mom hold him in her stomach for 2 years, which is impossible in real life.
Right? So it's not crazy for this to be of course, One Piece is, based off of like a lot of real world things, but it's super exaggerated. Right? So Blackbeard developing PTSD with sleep. Like, it could be a situation where he sleeps the first night, wakes up, mom's dead. Boom. You know, and that's like a reason why he doesn't want to sleep anymore. But the framing is coming for Blackbeard. Because now you're going to start to empathize with him. I'm already seeing it. They're like, I'm not too mad at Blackbeard anymore. Look at his childhood.
Yeah. He's justified, actually.
Yeah,
but he hasn't turned any of his hatred towards celestial dragons yet. We don't know what he thinks about them current day, which is interesting. No run-ins.
We haven't seen a run-in, but we've seen the path, right?
Oh, yeah.
We've seen, and so I think Oda did an amazing job of misdirection with Blackbeard, because he's like, obviously he wants the One Piece. Right? Like, he's taking Whitebeard's territory. That's obvious what he wants. And I think the biggest tell that was never the case was Aokiji joining him, and finding out more about how Aokiji joined him was like, yeah, this is not about the One Piece. This is not about bringing down Blackbeard at all. Like, Aokiji could have taken out Blackbeard already. No. This is bigger than that. And so for Blackbeard, you kind of start to like Oda may start to like frame it in a way where like now it's Blackbeard versus Luffy, and you're like, damn, I'm not sure what side I'm on. because we know both sides essentially want to take out the world government at this point, but who's more justified
Yeah.
in doing so? Because of Blackbeard, his entire clan's wiped out. He's basically hunted for 3 days. His dad is executed. His mom is executed. And now he's left to fend for himself from ever since he was a kid.
This reminds me of one of your favorite arcs in One Piece, Wano. This is essentially a Kurozumi Orochi backstory.
Essentially.
Yeah, clan
And
wiped
just-
out, hunted endlessly just for being a part of this family. Yeah,
Yeah. And then and now he's just dishing it out.
pretty much.
And he took his mom's last name. So there's intent there too.
Yeah.
You know, there's
She
intent
probably
there.
protects him and she dies, and that's why he's like, I'm going to take my mom's last name.
Yep. So, interesting though that he kept the D.
He didn't want to hide that.
Yeah.
Do you think he knows what the D is all about?
Roxas is his dad? I would not put it past him.
I mean, he's so young though, right? Like, he's 2 years old, which I've heard people say, like, oh, he's 2, he doesn't remember anything. It's like, I don't know about that.
If
So you
something's
remember
traumatic
this one.
enough,
Yeah.
if something's traumatic enough, I think you remember it. And what you know is crazy. What was it? You seen Bird Box, right?
Yeah.
Remember that scene where like the person was like holding the lady's eyes open?
Yeah. That's kind of what this looks like, huh?
Look at this! Look at what they're
Blackbeard's
doing
trying to
to
close
us!
his eyes, and she's like, look at it,
No!
Blackbeard.
Don't turn away, Marshall.
This is the fate of our clan.
Right?
That's crazy.
But he's just like terrified. Like, the crazy part is like normally if like things like this are happening, kids would normally look away, put their head in their mom. He's like just staring at it.
Or
what
like the mom would cover their eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's letting them see everything.
Yeah. Witness this.
And she's already she's already handcuffed too, so wait, is she a Davy?
That's a big debate, actually, believe it or not. People are wondering if she's a Davy Clanman too.
Because she's already
I'm kind of
handcuffed.
conflicted.
Like, do they know?
Yeah, but the weird thing about her being a Davy would be like, that would mean that Rox, a Davy, got together with another Davy.
It's
Which-
very convenient.
Yeah. Not just
Especially when a
convenient, but
Davy-
it's like, I wonder if they're like related.
But like finding a Davy outside of God Valley too.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
very, very
It's hard.
convenient. So maybe they just know of her ties, but they definitely don't know she's tied to Rox though, or she would be she'd be at the top of the stage.
Yeah, a super ultra
Probably.
rare rabbit.
Yeah. And they obviously would use her as bait, which essentially they're doing, but they don't even know about it. But yeah, that was an interesting start. And we see Saturn and his replacement for Gorosei, they're like enjoying.
They're hanging out.
Yeah, they're hanging out, you know? And now I'm looking at it again. Is Saturn happy about this?
I can't
Look
tell.
at his
They
eyes.
shade his eyes, yeah.
Right. That's almost like when somebody's like envious a little bit. You know? Like
you think it's
that
like,
is
damn, I
quite a
should have found
find.
this.
Right. And it's like, God, that is quite a find, Garling. Wonder if they had beef.
Yeah, they had beef back then. Like, Garling always
Right.
wanted his spot.
Right. And so he's like, it's quite a find, Garling. Because he didn't he's not praising him.
He's not
just like,
praising
this
him.
is-
He's not smiling.
Right.
Hands
You
crossed.
can almost see the frown.
Yeah.
And Garling's like, and you know, once you give somebody credit and you don't like them, but then they're just so fucking gracious about it. It's like, I can
They're
only
so
credit
humble.
fate for it. Yeah, shut up. Just
That's such
shut
a
up.
good line, though, huh? I can only credit fate for this one. I read that. Dude, I had to put down the mouse for a minute. I was like, I had to stop scrolling. I said, whoa. Garling, man. It's kind of cool.
At this point, they're gonna think you're gonna get a Garling tat really soon, Si.
Hey, I'm still waiting for the Mark of the Abyss. If the Mark of the Abyss is cool, I might get that tatted. We'll see.
Oh my god. They said I could only credit fate for it. He's like, I'm not taking credit for this, man. Fate has it so that I was able to find this. And I think Saturn does look annoyed, which again is funny because we know what happens. I would like to see more in that relationship and how like it was throughout the years, because I'm sure for Garling when he heard that Saturn got packed up, it was like,
yeah, it's about time. He probably was not crying at all.
Finally. Oh,
He was so happy to get that
finally,
promotion.
that old fart is out of here. He says, now let's introduce the favorites for the individual competition. Of course, we get to Davey. But then, we go to Dragon and it's confirmed what we talked about, where it's like, it's two separate scenes. Shanks and Shamrock's his mom. And she is basically asking Dragon for, I'm not going to say an unreasonable request, but an unreasonable request.
A really hard request. Get
Very
my kids
difficult.
away from the celestial dragons.
As a Marine's foot soldier.
Yeah. A cadet.
Dog. A cadet. What? Do you know who I am?
Yeah, it's like getting like a level 10 mission and you're like level 1. It's like, what? Huh?
But no, not only that.
Can't do this.
Do you know who my dad is?
Exactly.
But Dragon doesn't give a damn about that. No hesitation. He's like, you and your children may be strangers to me, but if I can't do anything about this, I have no business being here.
He runs off, man.
Just goes, right? And I don't think this was needed to validate Dragon's character. I think we've seen it throughout, but some people are like, oh man, like, I guess Dragon does do things. And I guess he did do stuff. I'm like, come on, guys. Like, this was clear. Now we're getting into the thick of it, right? They're setting up the game, and they're saying they're going to give them an hour, right? An hour to run before the hunt begins. Now, I got to say, I was surprised. I was surprised they gave them an hour to do this. I thought it was a long time for the world government. I was like, whoa, WG? Not bravo, but
Thank you.
Wow. Now, an hour to run away, but 3 weeks to hide. That is despicable. All right? You give them an hour and then they have to hold out for 3 weeks.
You know they're not making it 3 weeks, dude.
They're not making it 3 weeks.
No.
Bro, most of them not making it a day. Like 3 weeks? Like somebody was like, they want them to hold out 3 weeks, but a couple of the God Knights packed up Elbath in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the one thing they can count on is that the God Knights are just going to play around, like, skipping ahead a little bit, like St. Somers.
They're having fun. It's not a
Yeah.
mission. It's just them making fun. It's sport.
Yeah, this is like, I guess like summer camp is like the best example, right?
It's like sports day.
Yeah, you don't like speed run it. Like, just take your time, have fun,
We'll have a good time.
play all the events.
Sure, some intermission, drinks, like
Yeah.
vendors around.
Hang
it's
out
like,
with your friends. Chit chat with another God Knight.
It's just it's supposed to be a great time for them. It's like a holiday. I'm
Yeah.
sure they love these days. It's like a carnival,
A 3-week carnival, by the way.
a long carnival. Just having a great time. Sure, it's
Like
a lot
Burning
of
Man.
And then we got parlays, bets going on, right? Side bets.
Oh yeah. Do you think they rig those games at all? Like, oh hey, like just don't kill that guy, and I'll take the lead, and then I'll owe you one. Like insider
you can't put it
trading?
past- Of course.
Yeah, right.
Of course. They're the most greedy set of people on the planet. Of course. Even while it's having everything, they want more. So yeah. Just gonna rig it. And but the thing is, I'm sure everybody's trying to rig it for themselves.
Oh, for sure.
So
Every family.
Every family. Because I'm sure every family, which is it's not talked about enough, just how, and we probably get that at some point, the status amongst the families.
Like who
is it
ranks at the top?
Who ranks at the top? Who's jockeying for position? Like, how is the hierarchy system? How do you get nominated for Gorosei? How do you get nominated for a God Knight? Right? What family consistently has God Knight members? And so it's just like different things like that. What family is like in danger of not being a celestial dragon anymore? Like where it's consistent losers amongst like
Like the
Celestial
Don
Dragons.
Quixotes.
Yeah, like, you know, who has a stain in their family, somebody that actually cares about people, you know,
Ugh.
with like, you like humans, or like people that, or what about people that want to like, they want to live amongst people, or kids that they read stuff about like the world, and they're like, I want to go to like a regular fair with like other people, like because I'm sure there are people like that, you know. I wonder if Oda gives us like
The inner
a
workings of
breakdown.
celestial dragons.
Celestial Dragon
We have
life.
to. I think he hinted at it when the Vegapunk message was going down, right? Like when they talked about the world flooding.
Yeah.
Most of the celestial dragons were just yelling nonsense, but Shawry was at least like, "Hey, like, what is he talking about? Like, what's going on here?"
Because
Like, I think they'll start changing as time goes on.
because I think with most revolutions, you kind of need help from people on the inside as well.
Yeah.
And so, do you start framing it like, even if you go to Star Wars, where it's like there's always like people that flip or help the rebels, or, you know, just on the other side. So I'm pretty sure Oda's gonna start framing it not to make us sympathetic of the Celestial Dragons, because I feel like we're just way too gone and way too past that point. But there are gonna be people within that group that we're like, okay, you know, like they're actually trying to help people survive.
Like, imagine Final Saga. Luffy's about he's on his knees, he's about to get hit by, I don't know, Emu or something. And then we get a surprise savior. It's Saint Charlos. and and he throws the same punch Luffy threw at Sabaody, but he throws it against Emu, and then the whole screen goes black and white, and he's like, ah, and then everybody's just cheering him on.
I learned that from you, Luffy.
Now get up, Luffy-kun. We have a world to save.
Hell no. Hell,
no,
like, no? Like
that's exactly what you're advocating for.
No, not like that.
You were saying just that. I was agreeing with you.
No. Not Charlos.
Not Charlos?
Not Charlos. No. Bro,
you wanted to be one of the good-looking Holy Knights, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Preferably
No, okay.
woman.
The God Knights and Gorosei, they're on a different level than your regular Celestial, man.
Preferably a woman.
So Sharia. Only Sharia. That's like the only choice.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, so no God Knight, no Gorosei, and no guys. So
no,
let's just go to the one woman we know.
Maybe it could be a woman we don't know.
Yes,
somebody
yes. Of course,
you know,
of course.
It could be fun.
Crazy.
Oda then continues this chapter by showing us how despicable they are. You have a family there hiding behind a rock. Just really great hiding spot. Nobody would ever find them behind this rock.
It looks like they didn't run that far either.
Also, they didn't wait the hour.
No, I think they did.
I don't think they did.
I think they did.
Think so?
I think they waited the hour.
You think they waited the hour and they went just right behind that rock, was like, we're good? No way.
These are Davy Klansmen we're talking about, dude.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
They're not that adept at hiding if, you know, Garling and the gang found them in the first place. Imagine being like this hidden clan for 800 years and you live in an island called God Valley, dude. Why would you name your place God Valley? I would name it something inconspicuous, like, I don't know.
Well, think about it.
Cowland.
Yeah, but like, it's almost like if we're hiding
Wynn
in plain
family
sight.
farm.
But it worked for 800 years.
It did. It worked for 800 years.
They were hiding in plain sight. It was like, of course they wouldn't be.
So maybe that's why they're hiding here. You know, hiding in plain sight. Let's hide behind the first rock. Right. Nobody's gonna expect it.
They would never see us here.
Yeah.
Nah, that was insane. That
it's pretty crazy.
Just behind a rock. Now, a question that spurred in the chat when I was streaming was like, you know, do you leave the kid?
Um, if you could try not to leave the kid, I'd say go for that.
Yeah, but what if you got to? What if the kid won't stop crying?
Ooh, the kid won't stop crying, and you're
It's
not a
essentially you're picking
fighter.
between. You're not a fighter. You're picking between the kid and your wife.
The kid and the wife. I'd pick the wife.
So that means just leave the kid.
I mean, you have to, dude. It's one of those like harsh truths, right? You have to pick
Yeah.
one. I'd probably pick the wife. Unless the wife wants to pick the kid, and then you have to honor the wife's wishes and pick the kid too. I feel like there's a
That
lot
was
of like stipulations
House of
there.
the Dragon, right?
I didn't watch House of the Dragon yet, but they had a
Yeah.
scene like that.
Similar. I would say logically, it'll be difficult to not pick the kid.
Yeah,
No, logically, you want to. The wife is. I mean, I've known her longer, right? We can just make another one, but nobody's gonna want to leave their kid. But if especially if your wife is saying no, just we're not leaving the kid, because
Then you have to take
if
the
the
kid.
wife says we're not leaving the kid, we're not leaving the kid. Also, if your wife says we're not leaving the kid and then you leave the kid, she's gone. She's not. She's never gonna look at you the same.
100%.
It's
I
pretty much
say
over.
at this point, like in my opinion, the best thing to do is just to die with your family.
Honorable.
Yeah, just go down with your family. Just try to protect everybody. Be greedy. You're gonna lose.
I'm gonna
but
try to
you're gonna
fight
lose
back.
kind of no matter what.
I'm gonna try to fight back at that
Yeah.
point because
Try to
it's
fight
like
back, get shot. Like
it was 3
At least you
bangs.
tried.
It's 3 bangs. So it's just like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to fight back at that
Yeah.
point.
You go down trying.
Yeah, but
that's all that
go down
matters.
trying. You just go down trying. We did have a wife protecting her husband.
That guy's
it's like
old, man.
I want to say she's old too, but it's a situation. This again, it's like a bunch of small conversations broke out because it's like they're saying W wife but L husband.
Okay, it looks like old age took him though, right? Like he looks like a very disheveled Master Roshi. Like, can I blame this old man for not fighting? Nah, dude. W wife, but I mean L husband. If he wasn't like pushing 90, sure, L husband, but
What is she? The thing is, she just looks younger, but she could be 85.
yeah, maybe she just put on like skincare, right?
Yeah, she's just really up on her Korean skincare.
Those damn Koreans. Do you think
So
we'll ever
good
see
at
a
it.
Korea in One Piece? We had Spain, we got like Japan? We got like Viking stuff right now. Will we ever get like Korea?
What would be a distinctive Korea thing?
Nothing but K-pop idols.
Got that.
Would that just be Amazon Lily?
Uta?
Oh, Uta. The Korean movie.
You know?
Yeah. Uta's Korean. There we go.
Yeah, there you have it. You
There
got
we
some
have it.
representation. I would say W wife for sure. But as a husband, I don't think I would ever let this happen.
Yeah, you don't want your wife to get killed, right?
No.
That's
No.
Hey, honey, you should
Imagine how
probably
you
leave.
feel if what if they said, okay, I'm just gonna kill you then and leave the husband alive. Just
You're
kill
cooked.
me. Just kill
Yeah.
me. Just kill me. Like, no. But W wife though. Like, I agree, not an L husband, because we don't know what like he's afflicted with. Because it could be a situation where he doesn't even know what's going on. Right? Maybe
Yeah,
he's
for
like
all we know, he's blind.
blind or like he has dementia. And she's just like, no, just don't kill my husband. So W wife. That's what we would say. W wife. Obviously they don't care. Like,
We get hit with the laugh right after too.
right. I
That's
think
such a good
they
laugh.
enjoy it more when you fight back or when you're like actually trying to.
It's like you're witnessing like mini telenovelas, right? Like little stories here or there. Like,
Yeah,
oh, look at
yeah.
this wife protecting her husband. This is a great show.
These are like cocktail conversations, right?
Yeah,
Where
I
it's
feel like after one of these adventures, it's like one of those things you go back home to the Holy Land. You're like, man, that changed my life, dude.
I guarantee you there's like a post a post-event like shindig. Like after 3 days, everybody gets dressed up, and then there's like an award ceremony and all that. And I'm sure they're like talking about like their exploits. Bro, there was like this kid that was in a tree. I'm like, how the fuck did he even get up there, right? Like, he was a tall tree, man. Yeah.
Dude, would you believe it? This guy was swimming in the ocean, and then of course the Marine ship shot him. Like, that's insane.
Like, insane.
Did you not know that there's sharks in there too? What a crazy kid.
His dad comes along, and he's like, yo, I'm going to save you. I'm like, does he not see me? Yeah. So either way,
does he not see this build?
Does he not see me here? Either I killed both of them. Yeah. It was insane. Bro, those are conversations there.
And then you don't believe it. You know, I thought I was going to this couple's house, but apparently they're a bunch of swingers, so there's actually 6 people in the household.
Bro, I got so many points off of that. It's just, bro, it's just.
I called it a UAV
this is
afterwards.
How they think. This is how they think, man.
Yeah.
I wonder, knowing how dastardly they are, if they find like a rabbit that's like insanely pretty, and they try to like bring him back as like a slave.
They could. I mean, Garling found Shaki, and he said, "Hey, like, I'm gonna make her my wife. Like, you know, that's it." Other people wanted a slave. He wanted a wife. I think as a celestial dragon, you have the say-so to like bring certain slaves into your custody.
Everything belongs to you, essentially.
And then you gotta imagine, right? Like, you know, the other celestial dragons, if you're, you know, in leagues with them, they're probably gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, just Saint Brago, he just wanted a slave, and you know, he's my buddy, known him for a while, sure. Not gonna question his judgment.
This shit is insane.
Yeah, it's like casual conversations for these guys.
Also, they said the Figurelands are in the lead.
Number 1.
So I'm like, is it just one Figureland? Do we have multiple Figurelands out here participating? Are we going to meet like more of the family here?
Shanks' uncle, aunt, cousin.
Is there other Figurelands here? You know, so, because man. we know they're like multiple man-myers.
I mean, Garling, he's got good genes, bro. Like, gotta spread them out.
So that would be interesting if at some point we get introduced to like other members of the Figureland family. Of course, Garland killing people is turning on the Celestial Dragon women. I think it is actually, and of course, this is Oda's route of somewhat showing the ugly on the outside as well on the inside. Just ugly women, man. Like just
where is the Brago from last week where you said all body types are beautiful?
I said that shit?
Yes, you did. I forgot who we were talking about. And you were like, oh, but you know, she's somebody's wife. And I was like, damn, Brago, okay. Nice, dude. But now you look at these women and you're like, actually, they're ugly. It's like, whoa, Brago. That's not.
You know what it is? I
PC?
think I've been in comparison to Shaki, you know? Like the crown jewel. And then you have these middle-aged MILFs.
I don't know if I call them
really
MILFs. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think they fit the term for MILF, dude.
Middle-aged crossing guards. No.
Middle-aged living thumbs. They're just bumbling around.
Garling. Sure, Garling looks like anyway.
It's a cylinder with arms and legs.
And then we have the side bets, the parlays happening. Now, there are different contests going on. There's House Shepherd for the clan contest and Gunko for the solos.
The solo kills, yeah.
And however, she's the only knight known as God's Steel.
That's a good-ass title.
I was going to say, like, God's Steel, like, that's what you nickname your member. Huh?
Yeah.
You want another round with God's Steel?
Yeah, it's like naming him Excalibur or something.
Like, that's crazy. Now, people are talking about translations and that in other translations, it's known as God's Vessel.
Ooh.
So, I think The interesting part about this is her being God's steel is that I went back and we looked. Remember the chapter when Rox had the gun? He was looking at Emu,
Yeah.
and we saw someone that looked like Gunko in front of Emu. It seems like Gunko is like the personal like enforcer for Emu. So Emu kind of takes over Gunko's body. Like, for instance, Emu cannot leave. Seemingly doesn't want to leave, cannot leave. We don't know yet. Mary Joa. You send out Gunko as almost Emu's representative.
Yeah.
So it's almost like when Gunko is there, it's almost the same respect as Emu.
It's interesting, though. I will say this. It's interesting that because Gunko is Emu's vessel, that Gunko belongs to the Man Meyer family, not the Nerona family.
Well, it must be a situation where it's about how compatible,
Yeah.
right? And also maybe Emu's taste. Because we saw her there with him. Was that the start of the contract? Do we have like a bunch of, is there a God steal every generation? Is there like, somebody that's nominated? But she is that right now. She's God steal, which is interesting again with her and this form. When we see her, she has very short hair. Does that mean that she cut her hair and that was like, I guess that shows the time period from when Emu took over her body? Like it's been a while. Also, why does her hair grow back to this form when Emu takes over her body? Is it like a moment in time that Emu can tap into? Does Emu like bring her back to her prime because he essentially doesn't age? Does that de-age her essentially? Because Gunko looks like the only one that doesn't age. You know what I mean? Like every time he takes over her body, so her hair grows back. So it's like she goes back to a certain time in her life. It's a lot.
There's
a
no
lot
like
to kinda
right
parse
answer
through.
there, because
Yeah.
before we saw this, another theory was that Emu has long hair, so that's why Gunko's hair got longer. But now it's like no, Gunko always had long hair, so it
Always had
goes
long
back to
hair.
what you said. It's like is she in her prime again? Moment in time? Like we don't know.
Don't know.
Cool
Also,
fit though. Good ass
the
fit.
fit is amazing. Way, way better than whatever the hell she pulled up with in Elbath.
I don't mind the Elbath fit. I just think this one, it's got more aura, man.
Because she has a skirt. That's it.
Are you a skirt fan?
Love skirts.
Skirts, like sundresses, yeah, right?
Yes.
Dude, yes. Yeah,
Yes.
this is nice.
Yeah. So like her in Elbath, it looks like she just has on like it's like her panties like just
Bare, like bland
outside.
panties.
No.
Like
this is
no design, no nothing,
Nope.
just bland panties. I like the military jacket and the hat, but
I like it. It's almost like I don't know if you ever seen Freezing.
freezing. What is that?
Yeah, it's an the people that seen Freezing, they know Freezing. It's like an anime about female fighters.
Might have to watch this one. Oh, okay. I just saw the cover art. I think I get the gist of it.
Yeah. Thought about that a little bit.
Good looking main character.
I think her name is Satalizer. But yeah, she's fire. But yeah, that's what Gunko reminded me of. So I love the design. Also, with Gunko's powers, yeah, I'm probably betting on her as well. Cause she can get some combos in, man.
But the thing is, like, Gunko is going after these people. Like, what we see her get like a multi-kill right there. But Sommers is like he's taking his time, dialoguing. Like Gunko seems to be the only one with her eyes on the prize, minus Garling. But Garling wants to win for Shaki, so it makes sense.
Well,
like they have different play styles.
They're gonna have different play styles, cause Gunko is not a person.
Elaborate.
What we saw of Gunko the last time before we cut away was that she remembered Brooke, and she remembered a time in her life where things were different, meaning that she's somewhat brainwashed.
True.
So at this point, she only operates on maybe a basis of a few commands, get the job done. Where for Summers, it's like, man,
He's hanging out, dude.
I'm having a good time. But Gunko is like, let's go, 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 go. Right? So I think with Gunko that we see here, brainwashed. Just a vessel.
Either
It's almost like a
brainwashed
robot.
or completely different personality.
Just a robot. Just trying to get it done.
Yeah.
You know? So that's how I kind of look at it. Of course, they have Shaki propped up and, you know, they're looking in like, oh my God.
She's beautiful.
She's going to be his wife. But they say, although it's still up in the air. Then, of course, we see the despicable Sommers having fun, you know, saying he's going to throw a thorny cushion. Now we see why he was having so much fun in Elbaf with those kids. That's just his bag, man. He's just despicable.
Yeah. It's like a great comparison, you know, is that he likes red M&Ms.
What's wrong with red M&Ms?
Nothing's wrong with red M&Ms. I'm just saying, like, this is his niche, you know? Like, when he opens a bag of M&Ms, he only eats the red ones. Like, this is his thing, you know?
Oh. I don't think do I have anything like that. I don't eat specific. Well, I don't like orange Starburst.
Ooh, orange Starburst.
I mean, obviously, pink is the best.
I'm trying to think.
That's why they have
now.
They have like the whole pack of pink Starburst now. Even though I do think the tropical green Starburst pack, those are better, even though they're discontinued.
Damn, I'm not like the biggest candy guy. I can't relate.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think also sometimes because I eat like the same, like if I like pink, and sometimes like I eat a Starburst pack and I'm just like eating all the yellow ones. Like I don't even want the pink or the red ones, just because I've eaten so many of them. So
I could see
you
that.
know,
I think
maybe
yellow
that's
is
what
like my
Summers
least
is.
favorite Starburst.
Really,
Yeah, I think I liked the pink and red actually.
yeah, pink and red are the best ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Were there like green ones too? Yeah, greens. Yeah, I don't like the greens.
well, they had the green tropical pack. They used to have green, yellow, orange, but they weren't like it was like different flavors.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I'm looking at them right now. Yeah. Okay. Had to
They're gone
Google
now.
this.
on now.
Ooh,
So-
Starburst sour gummies. Oh, I kind of want some. Wait, that's gone too.
I've seen they got sour gummies still. They're gone. I mean, I've seen them recently.
Okay.
Yeah, they got sour
I hate it when
gummies.
things go out of stock, man. It's never come
Yeah.
back.
I hope the tropical Starburst come back. They had grown on me a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
They did that with Hot Cheetos asteroids back in the day, but they came back now. They're like little flaming balls.
Is that the one you petitioned for?
No, I petitioned for the flaming hot Lays and they brought that back. Yeah, dude. What a key moment in my life.
Still a hilarious story. We got to get together so I can bring back my Sour Patch Exploders, man. Got to bring those back. That's insane.
Start petition.
Jesus. Dragon. Initially, when I read this chapter, the translation was very confusing. Where it was almost implying that the people in front of Dragon were Marines that had been killed. And that's why he was about to throw up. But this translation is saying if he defies celestial dragons, then his entire platoon is at risk. So, it seems like Dragon doesn't even have the stomach for death at this point.
Not at all.
They're still new to this, which, it makes sense. Like, this is not something that you just grow accustomed to. And the celestial dragons, they just revel in it.
Yeah, they're having fun. I bet in the background, alongside all these dead bodies, you could probably hear the celestial dragons laughing like, ha ha ha.
You hear the laughing, you hear the cheering, You hear the screams. You hear
Imagine if
the
he
people taking their.
unlocked Kobe's like observation hockey here too. He'd go crazy.
You hear the people taking their last breath. You hear the people that's like groaning. They're still like they're dying from the pain, the blood, the smell. Yeah,
Yeah. Dragon's going
it's a
through
lot.
it.
It's a lot to take in. Now, they're trying to do a roll call. They say everyone's here, and they say, "Well, yes, of course everybody's here, but Dragon's obviously missing." Then we get perspective from we've seen this perspective before with Ivankov and Kuma and Ginny, but Dragon actually saves Kuma's life.
Yeah. He stomps the
That's what
bullet.
Dragon. Yeah. Now, I know he was using trank rounds before. Would a trank gun smoke?
Not in the real world. I don't know. Would a trank gun smoke? We don't know how these guns are made, to be fair.
Right.
But I mean, we see
Right.
the Celestial Dragon like yawning. Or not yawning, but snoring.
Right. It's not like it's no blood.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
blood. You
and
see like the
Dragon-
little bubble coming out of his nose. But I would argue Dragon didn't have to do this, right? Kuma being a Buccaneer, he could probably tank that bullet.
He'd be okay.
He'd be
okay.
fine.
He literally has an arrow in his back right now.
Yeah. Kuma literally has an arrow on his back. And then like what? Wasn't it like at the start of the Kuma flashback, we saw him get beaten by like a bunch of people and sticks? It's like, dude, he's durable, dude.
He can take it.
He could
If
probably
there's
take
somebody that could take it, it's Kuma. Like he got attacked by a Kainu who just ran away. He's fine.
that. Yeah.
The big boy can take it.
He's not like Clap.
Clap is out of pocket. So the Rocks Pirates are here, right? They show up and Rox is saying, yo, let's work together, right? Then we're going to divvy up everything once we're back together. I'm like, Rox, they're not going to listen to you. Right? This is not that type of party. Everybody's here for their own thing. Of course, for Shaki, I have a very interesting not theory, but observation where Whitebeard's saying that he's here to save a friend, and that if Shaki falls for him, he wouldn't complain. But he's looking at Bakken. I think he's just saying that to piss her off.
Oh, like he wants to get her reaction.
Yeah.
It kind of does look like he's like glaring at her, huh?
Yeah. Where like people are like, you see, he's interested in Shaki. I'm like, is he? Or he's just like trying to piss Bakken off. Because he's like, how could you say that, Newgate? So I think he's just messing around.
I think it could be a little bit of both.
Maybe. There are also theories that like the friend isn't Shaki. There's somebody else here.
Oh, who would that be? We don't know yet. Maybe the guy with the straw hat.
Maybe that's his guy.
Yeah.
Because
I'll wear a
here's the
straw
thing.
hat. Don't kill me.
Rox has ulterior motives that everybody else doesn't know about. The others do as well. Also, gotta give more props to the underground Yonko, all right? Everything is just falling in his lap. Guys, you go on ahead. I'll stay back and like just manage things here, all right?
I'm really grief stricken. This whole Shaki thing's really, it pained me heart.
I hold it down for everybody. Go on ahead. And all he does is set it up so that he takes over. And I would not be surprised if he called ahead like, yo, by the way, Rox is going to be at God Valley, man.
It sells him that info.
Because if Rox doesn't come back, this is mine.
Yeah.
It belongs to me.
And if Rox does come back, he's going to get killed because Shaki's going to, spill the beans.
So it's in his best interest for Rox to not come back.
Yeah.
So, and
maybe he
I would
sabotaged the ship. Like maybe they try to hop off the island and then their ship sinks because Wang Ji put a bomb in it.
And the fact that he was still in control of Pirate Island after the fact tells me that even after Shaki saved, and maybe the others even find out that Wang Ji set it up, they don't give a fuck. They don't even care enough to
Which
go
is
and
crazy.
get Wang Ji. But bro, like I think they're not a traditional crew. Like they do not care about each other.
Even if you're not a traditional crew, I feel like I'd still be a little bit annoyed at Wang Ji. Like you did this for what? You caused all this? I don't know.
How can you be annoyed at the reason why we started this in the first place?
I could be annoyed
I just got a bigger score.
Exactly.
I just played the game better than you.
Take the score back from him, you know?
I think it's kind of like game is game. You know what? Fair play.
Damn.
Fair play. We were all just mesmerized by Shockey, and you kept your eye on the prize.
Yeah, congratulations, Wang Ji.
Congrats.
I mean, what if it's something different? What if it's not that, and instead, after God Valley, we get dialogue where they're like, man, we can't take on Wang Ji without rocks anymore.
Then that Wang Ji, like, my God.
He skyrockets,
as far as how he scales the list.
Like, he should be in Kaido's top 5. Over that one guy with the, who was that one guy? In Wano with the... He had 2 swords.
Thor?
No, that's Elbaf. He's the guy that had like the samurai behind him.
Oh, Lin.
No, that's Big Mom when she loses her memories. I think it's like it starts with an O. Odin.
That's the one. So,
yes.
I mean, yeah, but the thing is, Kaido's never fought him.
You think he would, you know? Like, damn,
well,
you're looking for strong you're looking for strong opponents, man? Like, dude, Wang Ji's over there, brother.
Yeah, but maybe Wang Ji had something in place where, like, it would be like, you need an army. And Kaido, for 20 years, is basically building his army.
That is true. Maybe Wang Ji was on his list the entire time. Like, one day I'm going to fight Wang Ji.
Wang Ji's scaling my list, bro. Just like how he's...
he's going to make an appearance at the top 30.
Oh, my God. Even beyond strength, just as a character, this is such a big brain move. You send them all out basically to their death. Like, you're hoping that they get packed up. At least Rocks gets packed up. And you don't care about Shockey at all. You're not mesmerized by Shockey at all. And you have your eyes on the prize.
And we know he's not a scrub. Killed Don Marlone, kidnapped Shaki, who is a fighter. It's like, damn.
No trace left behind.
That it
was traced to you. Big W's. Big W's to Wang Ji.
The water no mi user.
Yeah, you know why he said he's the water no mi user?
Why?
Yeah, motion.
Yeah. Nothing but splash, man. That's it. It's all Wang Ji.
I said before, the vibe that I'm getting now from Rocks is that he reminds me of Star-Lord.
Yeah, Ragtag group.
He's the leader, but they don't really listen to him until they need to, right? So it's like, where Rocks is like, follow me, crew.
Nobody's behind him.
Nobody's behind
him, dude. Yeah, you see him. He's like blackened out. He's jumping off the ship.
Is that Whitebeard back there with his Naginata?
Yeah.
Up on the ship?
You see him.
They're still there. So he's like, follow me, crew. And he's just by himself. Like, nobody's like, jumping
I'm going to be
out.
honest. Do you think it's better or worse that he didn't tell his crew about his family being here?
It just tells us the state of what this crew really is.
Yeah. Damn, not one guy would like slide a little bit harder for him. That's so sad.
No, because he understands. Like, nobody here is friends. The closest bond is Kaido and Big Mom. That's right. That's the closest bond, and you can say Strusen, but she's basically he's basically Big Mom's underling. Nobody's friends. None of them. Like, even Bakken, was she trying to assassinate like the Whitebeard pirates? Like,
the only character who we don't know too much about, which could be Rox's best friend,
John
Barbell.
Oh, Barbell is emergency food, Sai.
The DEI Jimbei. The DEI fisherman.
I'm telling you, push comes to shove, and the Rocks pirates are struggling to get some food. Barbell, it is over, brother.
Sorry, man. He's big enough to feed the whole crew. You see that guy back there?
You are God, man. You
And
are gone.
he's a catfish too. Those are delicious.
Oh God, catfish
man.
is amazing.
I love catfish.
So Barbell, sorry, brother, but I'm sure he knows this. He knows.
You think he knows?
He's like, it's like a chart, and it's like emergency rations, catfish. He's like, why is catfish
What's on the
emergency?
menu?
Where's the catfish being stored?
Do you think if you were Barbell, would you be able to eat catfish, or would that be like a no thanks? No catfish on the menu for me, guys. Or do you think you'd advocate for like people not eating catfish?
I'm sure he's probably like, knowing Oda, it might be a weird thing where he's like pescatarian.
Oda being pescatarian. No,
No,
he talked
I'm
about going
like
to a
barbell.
steakhouse. Oh,
Like
barbell being pescatarian. Okay.
He's
So wait, he only eats fish?
he's
wait a minute. so Barbell only eats his family.
he only eats fish. That's it.
Yeah, and for Barbell, like he can hear fish talk for the most part, or at least just like his catfish.
Food comes so easy to him.
Dude, imagine that being a catfish fishman. You could talk to catfish like, "Hey, come here, guys. I got a secret to tell you. I got a
And he just
secret."
eat 'em?
Yeah, just
No,
net them.
at some point you become like the boogeyman. Like, hey, if there's a catfish, a big ass catfish that tries to talk to you, run away.
Don't go.
Don't go. He's like Pennywise,
Yeah,
don't
you
go
see
down
a
the
clown in
drain
the
for
park.
that sailboat.
Don't do it.
Don't go towards it,
Which I gotta ask, man. Like I've been thinking about this for a minute, but if you see a clown in the park at like 3 a.m. and they're like waving you over, would you go or like would you just keep on walking?
Fuck no. If I see it at 3 p.m., I'm not doing it. Why are you here? That's
Okay,
like
how about
weapons,
this?
right?
It's a girl clown and she's wearing a skirt.
I have to investigate to make sure that she's okay.
Yeah. Is everything all right, madam? I
Ma'am, are
gotta
you
know.
okay?
Do you need assistance?
I was just about to say. Is there anything I can do to help you? Yeah, they might.
See,
get me.
that changes the dynamic, huh?
That might get me. But a random clown like Pennywise just in the forest, like, fuck no.
Or like a person like in Weapons. If it's an old lady, no.
No.
It's got to be like young, breedable age.
Honestly, I think anything I see after, I want to say after midnight and you're by yourself, because here's the thing. If you're too old, there's something wrong. If you're too young, there's something even more wrong. Because why are you waving me over? If you're scared, you're going to come to me. Waving me over is telling me that there's not good. No good. No. I'm not going.
Especially if it's like in a park, like hell.
In a
no,
park?
dude.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, who goes
Crazy.
to parks in the middle of the night, man? Unless you're
I
like,
would say
hanging
this.
out with like friends.
People
or
that go to
something.
parks after dark, typically, it's not really great intentions.
Yeah, like what's something that's good intention that you can do at a park? Like
At night,
no, during the day that you can't do at
Oh.
night.
not that you can't do at night.
I guess like taking pictures with your family.
Get it on the swing.
Get on the swing, yeah.
Because nobody's like, you're not going to be on a swing and stuff at night. Like, you're just going to the
Yeah.
park at night because it's supposed to be secluded and nobody's going to be there.
And then like what if your park, I don't know if you had parks like it, but like they smash the light bulbs so the lights aren't working.
Typically, the parks around where I live is like the lights go off after a certain time, so nobody can go there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that it's like dark anyway. And,
Dude.
and typically cops don't like people like hanging around at parks at night.
Yeah, the cops
think
can
it's
always
like-
stop by and question you like, what are you doing here?
Yeah, like, what the hell are you doing here? Oh, nothing.
Yeah.
Why is her clothes off?
She's a clown. She needed help.
I was saving her.
She got stuck in the slide.
I was just gonna buy her some clothes at Walmart.
I couldn't find a store that was open. Where else can I take her?
You're like, well, all right, fair enough. Get out of here.
Yeah, get out of here, kids.
Get out of it.
That's some good stuff.
This is one thing that bothered me a little bit is that we see Dragon with Shanks and Shamrock. We don't see how he saves them.
Yeah, were they just like sitting out in the middle of
fuck,
nowhere?
right
Like, what's up?
On the sidewalk? Like, he just left. I would have liked to see that because I feel like it's such an important part of what we're seeing of Dragon's character and what transpires after these two get saved. Of course, we're gonna see probably how they get separated, hopefully. But how did he do it?
Yeah.
How did he go? How does he go in and take two of the most important kids that's around right now, and just runs out of there with his eyes closed? What's going on?
I get that he is wearing a Marine outfit and he blends in, but still, like, it shouldn't be that easy to kidnap a CD kid, right?
Like, I know, but the thing is, there's a lot going on. Like, it's a lot going on, but still, it's not, and that's not only a CD kid. It's Garling's.
Yeah.
Kids. I'm sure. And you would think Garland would be like, hey, just watch these kids for me.
If you're Garling,
like, at least
you come back, you see your kids are taken. Do you execute?
Oh my God,
the
He's
Marines
executed.
here?
Everybody in the building is executed.
Yeah, kill everybody in the building. You guys are
Everybody in the
worthless.
building is gone. What the fuck? And just like, well, another Marine took.
I don't care. What a bad excuse, right? My kid's gone, dude.
Get him out of here. So now Roger Pirates show up. And of course, Roger, there's gags going on with Roger. People were like saying, oh my God, Roger's getting Sanjified. I'm just like, bro, this is a gag. Like, come on, relax.
Sanjified?
It's just a gag, man. I feel like Garling with the Roger Pirates pulling up and Rock's Pirates pulling up, he's more disappointed that the game's over.
He was having fun, man.
Having a good time.
I mean, you gotta imagine he was gonna get married like today if he won.
Yeah, so he's like, God damn it. Then we see the God Knight spread. Also, Side called this as something that he'd want to see in the next chapter is a spread of all the God Knights. So, Sai, they are saying that you actually do work for the WG. Thoughts?
No, dude. I wish I did, WG, Knights of God, great faction. We're missing a couple of characters, though, right? Gunko's on the spread.
This is not everybody.
Yeah,
but they're saying, what if Gunko's not a God
gone.
Knight yet?
True. Gunko might not be a God Knight yet. The guy with the mask isn't here, and the guy with, like, the purple hair isn't here either. So we're missing a couple of characters still. Even if you look at the podium where everybody's standing alongside with the silhouettes, this doesn't fill out all of them.
Where's Killingham?
Killingham's not here either. We don't know if Killingham's a God Knight yet.
We don't know if he's a God Knight yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a nice little spread.
They're looking good.
Mom. They look great. They look great. Do you see Vito's mom?
Vito's mom. Who would that be? The lady up there in the top right? I don't know what's going on with her, man. She's tall.
Yeah, I bet that was Big Hands Vito.
Phantom Hand Vito, I think. Something like that. Big Hand, Phantom Hand.
Yeah, but it said like the look is the same.
She's got a cigar.
And Vito West Blue.
Huh. You think she like dropped a kid off like Big Mom and just called it a day?
Maybe she had her own fun with the rabbits.
Yeah, that's her game. Oh no, please stay away.
Too late. Pull it out.
You're not escaping me. That's jeez.
And also the guy in the back probably in hybrid form.
Yeah, what is that transformation?
Yeah, it's more than likely a hybrid form transformation. But it's like, why now, brother?
He's aura farming. He's like Killingham. Killingham was in his dragon form for the longest time.
I'm not gonna lie. If I had a hybrid form, I'd just use it randomly. Like I'm playing 2K. Like, dude, what the fuck?
So it just walks in your room, your hybrid form.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm just
it out, dude. Come on. Mastering my Zoan.
The lady looks amazing. I don't know what she is, but she looks like a combination of young Suru and Doll.
Wait, who?
I think she looks great.
The lady in the back?
No, the Mihawk's mom.
Oh, the lady with the blonde hair.
Yeah. Well, blonde.
Yeah, the lady to the left of Garling, right?
Said blonde hair?
Yeah, in the anime, Toei gave her blonde hair.
Did they?
Yeah, Toei, look it up. Toei gave her blonde hair. It looks black. I thought it was black too. I went back to the anime. She's blonde. She's blonde, and believe it or not, but her clothes are like very light purple and yellow.
Blonde doesn't work.
I mean, it's like Garling, right? Like, look at Garling's fit. It looks black and red here, or you can imagine it. But then you go to the anime, it's like what, yellow and orange.
Yeah, it's colorful.
Yeah.
Oda does that a lot though, so it is what it is. So of course, the Rocks Pirates they're fending off Marines, and the ultimate Marine shows up, right? And we have never really seen Rocks and Garp interact, but we know that they have because he knows enough about Garp and how he feels about celestial dragons, etc. But Roger and Rocks, they both react to Garp pulling up. Now, I gotta say, we know Garp pulls up anyway, but it feels like the worst time for Garp to pull up. For the readers, at least.
Oh, yeah.
Considering what's happening here, right? And we know that Garp isn't pulling up because of like just the atrocities that's being committed. Garp is only pulling up because Roger's here, right? He's here for
these
Roger.
These are kids' games.
You know, like...
Hey, I respect it.
Bad. This was like a terrible chapter for the Marines.
Yeah, they took a lot of hits. I heard, I was in the comment section. A lot of people were like, yo, like, Garp looks awful here, you know? The Marines are really bad. It's like, dang.
We knew this, though.
Yeah, we kind of knew this
but, like,
already.
We knew, like, what they, not co-signed, but because you're part of the organization, kind of do. We knew this. But seeing it just feels different, you know? Like, it's like Ray Rice, you know? Like, he didn't get suspended the rest of the season until we saw him in the elevator. So, you know, but we knew what he did. But if you see it, it's much worse. Yeah. Like, you can hear about somebody getting shot or something, but if you see it, it just feels it's just much worse.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think
and then plus, we don't know what Garp's reaction is going to be when he lands on the island too. Right? Like, the minute he's confronted with these atrocities, like, maybe he'll change, maybe Roger's motives change. Like, we don't know, like, the prerogative yet, or like what happens next chapter or the chapter afterwards, especially with Dragon being here on the island too.
Right, I want to see the interaction. I was saying that Garp sees Dragon and he lets him go, but he sees him with the two kids.
You gotta let him go.
Yeah, I
gotta let him go. And then I wouldn't be surprised if Dragon is saved by Garp. Like, maybe a celestial dragon's like, yo, what are you doing? And then Garp's like, whoa, what's my son? Chill.
That would make my day.
That'd be good. Good stuff.
That'd be amazing. Also, something I'm annoyed by, and I really used to enjoy this character and the meme of this character.
Bogart?
Now it's just annoying. Bogart. Get off my screen.
It's funny. I had the exact same reaction. Somebody said, oh, Bogart's going to do something. And I said, guys, I don't even know if he exists right now. Like, I know we see him, right? He's here, but I don't know, like, if Oda's gonna do anything with him. Like,
it's always the same thing. It's always the same thing.
What do I bring up with this guy?
Like, we see him looking really cool. He should be a really powerful swordsman. He's Garp's right hand, and then Garp is fighting the entirety of the Blackbeard Pirates by himself. Huh?
And then Bogart's on the ship, and then remember when Pizarro was about to destroy the ship with his hand, and then Bogart was right there not doing anything. It's like, bro, like, you had to wait for... I mean, I get it, Kobe had his moment, but there's no way Bogart knew that was going to happen, right? Like, he didn't know Kobe was going to save the day.
It's a cool cameo. It's something for us to talk about, but for Bogart,
It's one of those things, like, if Bogart does something next chapter, W, right? Then we could talk about him. But because he's in, like, such a weird limbo spot right now, like, what do we do with this? And it's funny because I think we had this exact same conversation, like, 2 years ago during Hachinosu, where we were like, yeah, Bogart's here, but I mean, like, what do we say, right?
What do we, like, we got to see something. We haven't seen anything yet. And
no dialogue
even if he does something here, we're going to be like, well, why didn't you do something in Hachinosu? You know? Like,
where was the Marineford?
Like, what's going on? So I think it's just like a cool thing that Oda likes throwing in there. Like, oh no, Bogart was a Garp. Because I remember for a while, it wasn't clear that the entirety of the Roger Pirates in God Valley. We knew Roger was in God Valley, and Garp was like, well, was the entirety of the Roger Pirates? So it's cool. It's cool. But again, the the stage is set. All the players are here. So now next chapter, I expect it to be an absolute banger.
We're gonna get a lot of clashes, a lot of fights.
I expect it to be
Knights of
amazing.
God. We're gonna get a lot of powers, possibly family names, which this chapter they did not do, by the way. The narrator, or not narrator, the MC, he says, let's introduce our favorites for the individual competition, which is why the God Knights are on the stage when the competition starts. We see their silhouettes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Otis skips over that, so we do not see all the intros. So I think he's saving that for next chapter.
Yeah. Oda's going the route of detail with God Valley. I presume we're going to get the entirety of the God Valley incident. I'm thinking this thing could get like 5 chapters, right? I think he really wants to give Rox a great send-off. We always talked about like where we're going to see this because Harold isn't here, and we thought the focus was going to be on Harold and his
Loki.
backstory and his flashback and Loki. Oda said, "Yeah, fuck that. Like, no, let's just do it.
Yeah.
Let's just do it. This shit is too interesting
Loki,
right now."
who? I saw this really funny meme where like Loki's telling the entirety of the story to Luffy and Hiredin, and he's like, yeah, and then the Rock Pirates showed up, and then the Knights of God and Garling had Shaki, and he wanted to marry her, and then don't forget, Garp showed up in the end. It's like, bro, like there's no way Loki's telling the story, man.
How do you know this?
Not in 3 minutes. Yeah. Luffy's like, wait, bro, what happened to your dad? Bro, what happened to dad?
What happened to Harold? He's like, oh, shit. Well, I don't know. He fought rocks and then he just got away. I don't know. Also, a thought I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you think Oda changed his mind with Gunko? 'Cause remember when she was introduced? Wasn't a saint. She wasn't affiliated with any family. Then all of a sudden, it came out and is, I want to say a month or 2 months later, hey, Gunko is a Manmire family and she is a God Knight or a saint. Do you think he changed his mind, or did he forget to list that she was a saint and that she's a part of the Manmire family?
He changed his mind.
Or you think he changed his mind?
Yeah, I think he changed his mind.
I agree.
I mean, like, it's such an egregious omittance, right? Because don't forget, we had Saint Shamrock introduced right there, right alongside Gunko, who literally no saint, no family name, no nothing, just Gunko, right? Gunko, Arrow, no me, and that's it. It's in my opinion, that's a change. It's kind of like God Valley, and I think there's nothing wrong with it per se. Like in God Valley, right? We saw 6 treasure chests, and now we have 9. And we have, in this chapter, the exact same shot where the games begin, they're running away, everybody's there, but now we have 9 chests instead of 6.
Yeah.
That's also a change.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at
fine.
like
Nothing's wrong with it.
updating the perspective. But I think him changing his mind is probably like, ooh, this is a good idea. This is actually a better idea for Gunko.
He probably, he probably just had like a crazy epiphany. He's like, yo, this is way better.
This would be, her being a God Steel or whatever. But great chapter. I expect next chapter to be amazing. People are trolling me by saying that next chapter we're going to see Harold reading a newspaper.
No. Please don't
I told him I would skip One Piece for a week.
Dude, if
I would make any videos.
I do not believe that we're going to skip God Valley here. There's no way. We built it up again. We reintroduced every character showing up with new details. If we skip over God Valley,
worst blue balls in the story ever.
100%.
In anime history. Anime history.
Like, the only way I would be okay with skipping God Valley right here with all this setup is if next chapter is a banger without God Valley, which I think with how built up this is, I think it's almost impossible to top God Valley. Like, it's...
As if next chapter is a banger, but it's like we go to Marijoa and see who's actually destroying Marijoa.
That's fine. That's a fine trade-off. I'm cool with that.
That's it.
Yeah.
Other than that, no. Give us that.
Other than that, if we go back and we see Mode at the bar, we see Loki talking to Ida, baby Hiredin's like, no, dude, what are we doing? No.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
That would mar the Loki flashback so hard.
It would kill me.
That'd be awful.
But Ty, any last thoughts on this fantastic chapter of Oda setting the stage for God Valley?
Not much, man. I'm just ready to meet the Knights of God. I think they're so cool. Dude,
I think the God Knights are cool as well.
Yeah. Especially now that we have like the English name, right? He spells it out.
Love
Before,
it. Love it.
the Viz called it the Holy Knights, but now it's just the Knights of God.
Knights of God. So great stuff. Good chapter. Can't wait for next week, guys. Appreciate Sai pulling up as usual.
Of course.
Channels for Sai would be in the description box down below. Like the video, subscribe, give us your thoughts on this video and what you thought about our breakdown, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Bye bye.